This will be my first chapter in the Florida Wildlife Guy's Journal, in the style of the great Charles Darwin, designed for our generation. Stings are serious. As many of you know, I have taken some serious stings, such as the Metricus wasp, red paper wasp, polestes exclaimens, honeybees, harvestor ants, fire ants, the velvet ant, Florida spider wasp, yellow jackets, the June beetle wasp, and thread-waisted wasp. The pain ranges greatly from barely more than a pinprick of the thread-waisted wasp to a 5 or 6 of the cow killer. Each sting is unique and yet similar. Pain is immediate like a hot ember. A year had passed since I was stung by the cow killer when I decided to truly explore these painful encounters. Deeper research left me with more questions than answers. The red paper wasp, Polestes carolina, is a large wasp specimen. The sting, in my opinion, was more intimidating. Just remember, the velvet ant was my previous year's encounter. The wasp has a very flexible abdomen, able to sting in all directions. I placed the wasp against my skin. Watch the stinger insert in until the tension from my skin forced up the wasp's abdomen. The stinger remained inserted in. I felt the sting, however it wasn't as bad as I expected. I guess I had built this wasp up. I gave it a 1 out of 10, and now after more experience, I'm going to change it to a 2 out of 10. Florida spider wasp, Poecilopompolis algidus. I saw this wasp kill a giant golden silk orb weaver. That was grounds to me for immediate intimidation. But I knew understanding this species was my motivation, so I captured it. And in just 30 minutes I had induced stings from 2 different species of wasp. I didn't feel an immediate effect, so I let the wasp stinger inject probably a dozen spots. The wasp effect set in, mostly itching and a little numbness and burning. For the next 3 days, itching continued in that region. My skin kind of looked like a blister. I still have the scars to remember. I would say the pain was greater than the red paper wasp, but not the cow killer. It's a 2.5 out of 10 on Florida's Sting Index. Now it became a quest. What wasp do I test next? Another member from Polestes, exclaimens, the Guinea paper wasp. In certain regions I saw hundreds of new and old nests. In the sting test, this one surpassed both Carolina and the spider wasp. The sting was immediate, burning. It was a 3 out of 10 on Florida's Sting Index. Next, Polestes metricus, the largest wasp specimen I've encountered. The definition of intimidation. I mean, there were thousands of specimens. I put its sting to the test. Familiar, immediate, yet not as much as I expected from such a large specimen. Just like Polestes carolina. I mean to the T. She was a 2 out of 10, again, just like Polestes carolina. Now to probably the most familiar species of all, the yellow jacket. This thing is tiny, but I mean it packed a bigger punch than most of the other Polestes I tested. The pain was immediate, the itching lasted for 3 days, and it actually left an area of skin that was damaged completely. As far as the immediate effects go, this thing was easily a 3. At the beginning of this journal entry, I mentioned briefly some of the wasps, ants, and bees that have received their sting. As of right now, here in Florida, the cow killer still reigns queen of sting. I never encourage anyone to put themselves into harm's way, but I always encourage everyone to follow their dreams. Wildlife is my passion, and I hope you all will join me in this mission of understanding things that require more explanation. And I want to thank you all for your subscriptions. When I was a child, I remember my father finding a yellow rat snake in our birdhouse. He told me about the circle of life, and through time I learned about the balance of our ecosystems. Every day a new adventure, a new creature, shows like the crocodile hunter. It became my goal to catch every species of animal possible. Then YouTube came along and gave me a platform. Now I can share with my subscribers. Thanks for your support, it means a lot to me, the Florida Wildlife Guy.